Hello, this is Masa Earthquake Research Institute, University of Tokyo. Welcome to our my video. Today, I would like to introduce Joselline staying by my side, who is just visiting my laboratory for a while. Then I would like to enjoy some chat with her. Hello, Joselline. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Hello. I'm sorry that she's just leaving tomorrow or this weekend. So this is the last chance to talk with you. I'm sorry that we should have done it earlier. All right. So Jocelyn, can you explain yourself briefly?
Yes, sure. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to this video. My name is Joselline Quijada. I'm geologist from northern Chile. I'm currently doing PhD in the Catholic University of Chile in Santiago City. I came to ERI to work with Professor Kinochita as part of my PhD in Chile, which is related with the geothermal systems in Patagonia with the Chile triple junction.
Okay. How long are you staying? When did you came and how long are you staying here?
I arrived like 5 months ago on November 1st.
5 months.
So
almost half a year.
Yes, almost half a year.
Did you learn any Japanese?
Yes, maybe the basics.
Can you say something?
Maybe I could introduce myself.
Okay, try it.
Okay, let me remember how it was. Maybe I can say...
Name?
Yes. 私はジョセリン・キハダです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Very good. Yes.
And that kind of things, maybe basic things. I can talk in the supermarket, giving the
Really?
things. Yes, but very basic things.
Yeah, but これはいくらですか? No, no, maybe not.
Yeah.
How much is this?
Yeah, how much is this?
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh, that's good. Oh, you
or
like that.
maybe asking what time is it, that kind of thing. Understand places, and maybe some things that maybe I should not hear sometimes. So yes,
Okay.
I've been learning some things.
Thank you. So maybe we should go back to the topic.
Yes,
Sorry
sure.
about that. So you said something about the Chile junction, geothermal system things. Can you explain a little bit more about the general feature of the geological feature around Chile junction?
Oh yes, sure.
Yes, please, yeah.
Yes, maybe I should show you some things.
Okay.
Okay. What is the Chile triple junction? Well, this place is located in the southern part of the Pacific Ocean, where we have the middle of 3 tectonic plates. Basically, the Nazca Plate, Antarctic Plate, with South American Plate. But the most important thing is that we have involved ridge, which is separating Nazca Plate to the north from the Antarctic Plate to the south, and both are going under subduction below the South American Plate.
Okay.
And this interplay between these tectonics make this Chile triple junction, which is a very unique plate and unusual, of course, today.
Okay. So what you say, the Chile triple junction is a junction of trench, and ridge, which means that the active spreading center, very hot magma region, is subducting below the land of Chile.
Exactly.
All right. So where is your field of study?
Well, my field study, as you mentioned, is this ridge is continually expanding below the South American Plate. So it has some implications over the upper crust, like some hot spot of geothermal fields in surface. So my field here is study how these geothermal sites, as you can see here in the yellow stars, how this place are generating the hot water flow in its surface.
Okay.
By analyzing the structural setting of these places and how the interplay of different factors and faults can allow these fluids to arrive to the surface.
Okay. So your field is the yellow star site, below which the hot magma region, the ridge, is still subducting, but maybe it's opening up a window directly carrying heat from the mantle. We don't know about something like that.
Yes,
All
we
right.
don't know, but something like that. We call display this kind of window is known as a slab window. So we believe that all these hot springs and geothermal fields are over these windows as well.
Yeah. Okay. So your specific theme. So you are trying to. So you are still the PhD student, right? So so you are going to make the doctoral thesis in this area, and your specific topic is to. Well, I'm just asking. So what is the specific topic? You said something like the fracture zone. So what is your specific point?
The specific topic of my PhD is to
Yes.
understand the role of the fractal network orientation and the
Okay.
transport of these fluids through these fractures from the possible this window slab to the surface.
Okay.
So to do that, my main goal is understand how this fractal network works.
All right. So you said fracture networks. So you assume, you hypothesize that this deep heat source made by the opening slab window thing, whatever, the hot magma, whatever. How deep is it? Like 10 kilometers? How deep is it?
Well, depending on how close we are to the Joselline junction, it may vary into the continent. But the thinner part of the crust seems to be 15 to 20 kilometers.
Okay.
In the continental side closer to the Joselline junction, and inside continent it starts to be thicker.
Sure.
More than
Of course
4 to 5.
All right. So it sounds like 10, 15, 20 kilometers below.
Yes.
So you're talking to find the pathway of the fluid or heat from that depth, which is 15, 20 kilometers, to the surface.
Correct.
So you think there is some pathway like fractures penetrating to that deep.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so can you say about what you have found so far?
Well, by the moment, what I have found is that these fractures that we believe that go very deep, they may act as pathways, but not only fractures in itself, but the connectivity or the intersection of them may improve or enhance this fluid transport from that deep to the surface.
Okay.
So one of the main findings by the moment is that related to connectivity is that as I said, the connectivity on intersections of fractures enhance them. So one of the results is that after all the process of connectivity analysis, we have found in this area, which represents an area of Taitao Peninsula, the areas with higher values of connectivity match the location of the hot springs or these geothermal fields that we are studying.
Okay.
As you can see here, for example, in this red area, we have high connectivity of fractures, but also here we have 7 geothermal fields. And also here in the middle of the figure.
You're talking about the yellow star thing?
Yes, the yellow stars.
That's the location of the hot springs.
Oh,
you observe, right?
Correct.
Good.
So this is one of the first findings we have, that the connections fractures match with the location of the geothermal fields.
Yeah, okay. Just let me repeat what you said. So you related the location of the fractures or network fractures with actual hot spring location, right? Compared, and you said where you have hot springs, there are good chance that the hot spring is come out where the fractures, especially the connections network exists, as shown by this figure. The red portion corresponds to the yellow stars.
Yes.
Right. So just confirm, when you say connections, means there will be a fractures. This thing may be mostly linear, and there will be can be another fractures, many fractures. Some of them intersect by each other like this. Right. So what you said is you maybe this, how can I say it, connected fractures can probably encourage or enhance the flow of the heat or fluid from below.
Yes.
It looks like
Exactly
that. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. So, is this what you found so far?
No, actually, based on this
Yeah.
is what
Mm-hmm.
this is the starting point of the work that we were doing here,
Mm-hmm.
which is the follow. Based on this result of connectivity,
Mm-hmm.
now the idea of coming to RI was to work and find more things related to these connectivity things, but by numerical simulation
Yeah.
of the heat after transport, which is the other important part of my
Okay.
PhD.
So what did you find for the numerical simulation?
Well, some of the results from the numerical simulation are as follows.
All right.
Let's see, as we mentioned before, we have found that the connectivity of the different fractures may enhance the fracture,
Okay.
the transport of fluid
Mhm.
through these fractures. But then, when we analyze these fracture networks by numerical simulation,
Yeah.
we have found that even through this kind of analysis, it's possible to see that maybe, if you can see here, that
Yes.
we have some but
Bright spots, right?
bright spot, and that bright spot also match with the connections of fractures.
So the connected fractures.
The connected fractures,
Okay.
let's say, just intersecting fractures or cross-cutting
Okay.
fractures.
Okay. Yeah. Good finding. Okay, you already get some results. Okay.
Yes, but at least this is for the fluid transport, and also for the heat flux magnitude. We can see something very similar.
So you say that bright spots correspond not on the fluid flow but also the heat flow.
Yes.
Also. Okay. Very interesting. All right. So I think so you're almost leaving. So that's kind of the end of this project during here. But it's not end, of course, of your project. What are you planning after coming back to Chile?
We're now onwards after arriving to Chile.
Yep.
The plan is keep working on this numerical simulation,
Okay.
but increasing the skills, because this model is just focused on the geothermal fields in itself, in Taital Peninsula. But as we mentioned before, the idea is to see how these fractures may act as pathways from, or maybe including the continental crust in Taital Peninsula, which
Okay.
is the 15 to 20 kilometers.
Okay. Yeah. The deep
So
sea, yeah.
now the future work is to increase this model, to
So-
model the complete system.
So this model you explained is in the sky small scale. Okay. It's how deep is it? What scale of this?
For this model, we just consider 40 meters.
Okay, so it's kind of very surface. But you try to expand the depth to 15, 20 kilometers.
Yes.
Oh, that's a big thing. All right. I hope you can success.
We will.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. So okay. So I really hope you can continue working, and we should keep in touch, of course.
Of course.
That's great. All right. Before you leaving, maybe I need to hear your impression about staying here for 5 months.
Yes, 5 months.
Please, yeah. What did you feel?
Well, after these 5 months, I have to say that I had an incredible time here.
Okay.
I think it was, of course, very nice, full of memorable moments.
Like what?
Well, academically, I think that it's amazing to have a weekly guidance, and with a wise professor as you. I learned a lot of things here, because of course the numerical thing, I came here from a very beginning, and maybe I'm still, but I learned a lot of things. Now we have a base model to continue working.
Okay.
So now I can say that, okay, I'm working on numerical modeling.
Good to hear. All right. 後でカットします。もしもし。もしもし。木下です。はい。あとどうしようか。15分ぐらいいいですか。そのぐらいのつもりで。すいません、伺います。はいはい。はい。A call from director 古村さん。He wants to see me about the other project. All right. All right. Let's continue. Okay. So academic-wise, you got much kind of, a lot of things. What about other like culture or daily life things?
Well, about daily life, I must say that at the beginning I was kind of afraid
Well,
because maybe cultural things may be different from opposite sides
yes,
of the world.
sure.
But I have to say that Japanese people is very nice. I had an incredible time here.
Mhm.
Food is amazing. People is very kind and nice. So I think cultural things, of course, taking care of detail, don't be rude, and of course be always grateful about everything. People can really enjoy and have an amazing time here.
Oh, good to hear. So what can you say is your preferred food? What is your preferred food in Japan? Or what did you like?
Well, I must say that my favorite
Yeah?
in the first place is sashimi,
Yeah?
and the second one maybe tonkatsu.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh. Yeah, I know that Chilean people like meat anyway.
Mhm.
Meat, beef food. Yeah, okay.
And then I have to say, of course, sushi and ramen. Also my
Oh,
favorite
okay,
ones,
okay,
of course.
sure.
But first place, sashimi, so
Okay.
far.
Good to hear. So do Chilean people eat raw fish like sashimi in Chile? No.
Not
Yes.
as sashimi,
Yeah.
but we have a kind of preparation which is known as ceviche.
Ceviche, eh? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, good
ceviche,
to
where
hear.
we use raw fish,
Mhm.
but we let it rest with lemon and herbs
Right,
during
right,
the night,
yeah.
so
I see.
so it's
Okay.
not completely raw at the next day,
Mhm.
but it's similar, and of course you may like it.
Sure. Okay. All right, that's good to hear. And okay, maybe I think that's about it. And what is your plan like until you get a PhD? You need another 2 years, 3 years?
I
In
have,
Chile, yeah.
yes, in Chile I have to spend this complete year.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do my candidacy exam to become candidate.
Mm-hmm.
Then I still have to do another part of PhD, which
Okay.
is mandatory for us.
You have to do that. Right?
Mhm. And then I expect to finish the PhD hopefully by December of the next year.
What is your plan after you getting PhD? You want to get a job on this professor position, or what? You have no idea, maybe. But
Well, of course I would like to continue maybe with doctoral studies. And,
Yeah, okay.
and then, of course, after that, maybe getting a position as professor.
researcher.
Of
Okay.
course,
All
yes,
right,
as a
that's good.
researcher
All right.
professor.
So to the end, can you just say to the camera that maybe some message to maybe students who may come after you left?
Yes, of course. Futures visitors of ERI.
Yes.
I have to say that here you will find very nice people. They will always find ways to help you. They are very willing to do that. And this is a very nice place. Not only academical talking, but you will have high quality of people. So please don't be afraid to apply and come to ERI. It will be very helpful and workful for your academic life and also for your personal life. So you are completely welcome.
Okay. So thank you very much for being with us, and then keep in touch.
Of course.
Thank you very much. All right, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for joining us.
Okay.
I think it worked.
Maybe it was a kind of a
Really a live talk.
my explanation of this.
No, I think